I'm Keith from e-cigarettes.e-liquid.safety.quit, and a question that you're probably asking yourself if you're thinking of taking up electronic cigarettes as a healthier alternative is, are they safe? Well, electronic cigarettes use something inside the clearomizer, and this is a clearomizer, these are a couple of different kits of electronic cigarettes. They use something called e-liquid or e-juice. Now that e-juice contains a few different things. It contains propylene glycol, it contains vegetable glycerine, it contains nicotine, and it contains food flavourings. Now, what is propylene glycol? That's what I wanted to know when I first heard about it. Propylene glycol is something that they use in asthma sprays and some deodorants. And it's used in asthma sprays to help to clear the respiratory tracts. And it's also a good antibacterial. You've got vegetable glycerine. What is that? That's the same as vegetable oil, and it's there to give it its smoothness and to make the vapour thicker when you exhale the electronic cigarette. The other things that you're using is flavourings. Now flavourings, they're somewhere in the region of over 1,000 different flavours that you can get, from fruit flavours to alcohol flavours to savoury flavours, just about everything you can imagine. And you can even come up with flavours, and the manufacturers will make the flavours for you. And then you've got the nicotine, obviously. The nicotine is one of the things, the key things, why people smoke electronic cigarettes. Now the nicotine can be from any level of 0, so you don't have to have any nicotine in there at all, right up to around 32 milligrams per milliliter. Now that 32 milligrams per milliliter will be about the same sort of strength that you get in a fairly strong cigarette. So really, the nicotine level's up to you, and suggestion-wise is to go for a mid-level and then either increase it or decrease it depending on your taste, because as long as you're getting the satisfaction that you normally get from a cigarette, then the electronic cigarettes are doing a good job. Now, why do people smoke electronic cigarettes? They're healthier, that's for sure, with what I just told you, that it's got 4,000 toxins that are normally in tobacco being removed from the e-liquid or e-juice. And they're socially acceptable. You can't smell them on your breath or your clothes or in a room after you've been using them. You'll find that if you have come off cigarettes, tobacco cigarettes, onto electronic cigarettes, within probably a couple of days or a week, you'll be able to smell better, taste things that you haven't tasted for years. It depends on whose cooking it is and whether that's good or bad. But you could be able to taste better, smell better. You won't have any shortness of breath or any wheezing. A lot of the health problems that people would have got in the past with tobacco seem to disappear on their own. So are electronic cigarettes safe? They're a lot better than tobacco cigarettes. They haven't been proven to be safe because they've not been on the market for long enough. When I say that, they've probably been around from 2008. So they need to be around for a few years before they find out whether there are any side effects. But so far, they haven't found any, and the reports back from people that are using them, there are roughly, now it's 2014, roughly 2 million people in the UK out of 13 million smokers, that's 20% roughly, are now smoking electronic cigarettes, and the same percentage in the USA. So overall, electronic cigarettes are a safer, healthier and more economical option than tobacco cigarettes. I hope that's been useful to you. e-cigarettes.co.uk if you want to see any of our kits or our e-juice, e-liquid that we sell. Come along and take a look at our website. I hope you have a good day.